And we are streaming. Hello everybody, welcome to Stars Confusion for the 11th of March 2022. I have not slept a lot the last 24 hours, so I'm putting that as a precursor to me completely failing and giving away a ton of points this week. No, I was up ridiculously early this morning. I haven't done that in a long while. Didn't sleep particularly well the night before anyway. So I'm going to use that as a precursor for all of my bad plays for the stream. That being said, if we get lucky enough to compensate for that, nobody will notice. Anyway, how are people doing? We have 4 people currently queued up, so we'll start a game off in a couple of moments. This is going to be Prospero, myself, Lily, and Ruby. Hello to all 4 of you. I will start that game off once I get confirmation my chat's actually working, more than that. There we go. Hi, there we go. That's all I needed to know. Alright, game start. So Prospero, Shadowhawk, Lily, Rumi. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night indeed. Oh dear. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. I think I have a weird feeling. I'm getting my excuses out early. It's a thing I'm allowed to do. We'll see. Just don't expect me to be on point with analysis or even to pay full attention to everything that's going on because I'm just that tired. Oh dear. Okay, not the greatest of opening hands, but at least that means there's nothing I can obviously miss that would ruin it. So we'll just do our typical start of sweep the honours and see what happens. Holding south a turn longer because it is our wind, but not expecting a lot of payoff from it in truth. Alright, got through our dragons. Got a couple of turn-offs to get rid of, and then we'll see what our hand actually looks like. At best, we're probably going Tanpin 1, but unfortunate, but better safe tiles. Lily's doing Tanpin stuff as well. Prospero possibly is doing Tanpin stuff. Who knows? Yeah. This is fairly typical opener. The 2-8's a little weird, but they're outliers. It's possibly splitting Manzu, but we'll find out as the game goes on, I'm sure. Okay, that was a good draw. So if we get really fortunate here, 6-man, well, even 6-man, and then away. Don't have a pair is the only problem, I suppose. But Tanpin 1, not the worst, if we can get there quick enough. Okay, potentially a pair. So Rumi's potentially on something, 2 middle tiles in there. Let's actually go 5-man. It's unlikely we're going to need both pair 5-man, pair 4-man, and the pair of 4-man is the most likely to be isolated in its own set, so we'll go that way around. Yeah, it's tempting to aggro that, but we don't really have a lot of value, even if we were to open call this, and we've got a safe tile or 2 for the start of this, so we'll see how this goes. It's a dealer reach as well, so Hatsi safe. South isn't necessarily, but probably would be. Yeah, we're not. I'm not interested in following that up. Maybe we'll start calling for stuff in a little bit. We'll see. 2-pin window is fine. So 2-door cut. So the value is going to be reasonably low. But I do reckon they're on Manzi. Here we repair souths, so we know those are fine. Can we do a late lunge? Seems unlikely.
Note.
Okay, Dora indicator, hard weight. Okay, that's fine. Zila draw, nothing really lost. Oh dear. Okay. Alright, this is a stronger opener. Let's go Hatsu. Alright, so up to 3 pairs. It's unlikely we're going pairs, 7 pairs at this point, but we'll see. And even though I did say it's 3 pairs, technically it isn't, but we see. Most likely 8-pin Tuso for the clearance, but we'll see. Could potentially go 9-7 as well. Rotate around that way, I'll get rid of a 2-3, but slight increase in the number of tiles that get us there now. Alright, Lily on the dragon. Dragon Honitsu, potentially? I'd argue that if Starfall doesn't know that by this point, then that's on him. Also, hello, demo. Okay, I prefer that to the closed weight, so we'll get rid of the Forso. Forso was just played, so that's fine. Obviously, this is a little more valuable if we pull it off. Also a little more dangerous as discards, generally speaking, so I'm happier with this way around. Well, yeah. This is my set of gains. I think this might even be the full set of gains I did for that 1 week and basically went effectively nowhere. Reach into the dealing. Okay, Chundoradora. And we have a dealer turn. One, 3, 7. Okay, we start with a 3-man. Well, we're going to start with an odd-looking set of discards. Yeah, I'm not interested in going for an Itsu or anything of that nature, but Well, not of hard forcing it open, called it to if nothing else. We got rid of 3 and 6, so we kind of are forced to play the 4, which is the one downside of what we're doing. But, you know, if our discards look dodgy, maybe that'll be to our advantage later in the game if we actually get the hand to develop. As mentioned, extremely tired, so I'm not expecting my play to be optimal when I look back in absolute terror of what I've done. Is Rumi playing the Purging in the Manzi suit with me? I don't think he is, but... And we are behind. We have one plan. It's not a good plan. We also might not have got the 1 pin if we'd have discarded that way, but now slight regret for not calling it. Still. Why do I imagine that? That sounds horrible. That's a misunderstanding things, and I do appreciate how I misunderstood that, but yeah. I mean, yeah, that has been known to happen. Not impossible at all. You even lose the benefit of going double re and things as well, which is just adding to that. Okay. I can live with this. It's not ideal, but at least we've got a pair weight that is not completely dead. That might be soon completely dead. That's fine. It's a for its end weight, so that's clearly infinitely better than a hell weight pair weight. Bit of nonsense. Yeah, let's just cut. Oh, okay. Goodness knows what I'm actually doing anymore. Calling for Tempai and hope we get another attempt at this, I think, actually seems to be the best plan. Yeah, 2 out. They have the chanter. Oh, Shosan. Whew, okay. So, on to the recovery plan. I mean, that's unfortunate. I should have been on the bit more on the alert for Chanter anyway. I knew it was a vague possibility. Based on everything else they'd done, but... Okay. We are discarding our own wind, but we have someone on the table. I don't see a major reason to hold it. Maybe it'd be more to play green first, but we're still doing it that way around. It happens. There's a few instances where it kind of does that. If you think about it. I mean, there is no tangible reason to have free wind scald. But get a pair of the other one. You're in business. Yeah, we're at least counter-attacking with stuff. Free card. Yeah, exactly. Hurrah! Aiden can take over for me because I'm feeling massively tired. Sounds like a plan. Alright, we'll go with it. I mean, if you think about this, any hand that is basically sumo is a Yakuman on the first if you get it immediately.
Chi.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. This looks good, but... we're just trying to maximize temp by going to a single weight. That's currently our plan. Alright, there we go. Who has me on a 3-6 Manzu weight here? I think by chance. That is a worthy endeavor, sir, and never apologize for doing it. We like our spreadsheets. We like our informational representations of data. It is a worthy reason to be late for Mahjong. Yes, this is a 2k hand, just as an FYI for what we're actually doing, but... PSI's major, I cannot approve this. Fair. That is fair. You are speaking from a higher authority, and therefore I will cede any relevant points to you. I'm also too tired to properly argue it. Okay. Well, anyway. Let's continue giving away points. Admittedly, I don't think there's a lot we could have done about that last one. Maybe we'd overcommitted for a 2k hand, but I feel that was fine. We hit Tenpai a few turns ago, and we're on below stack, so pretty much have to try things. They don't matter if you've got none of them. That is true. I've been on a bit of a Who's Line kick recently because I found a show, Last One Laughing, the Canadian version, and watching Colin Mockery again got me back into doing some Who's Line videos on YouTube over the last week. Oh dear. Okay, I guess it's up here. So, Ishanten. Tapioca! Also, meow! I think technically 7. Somebody might be able to correct me on that, but I think technically 7 away is the worst you can start with, because you've got to consider that Kokushi is a hand, so even if most of your stuff's unconnected, it can technically get yourself to there. Also, 7 pairs being a hand as well means I think 7 is technically the worst, because you can always just pair up every single tile in your hand until you have enough. So, I think it's 7. It should be 7. Somebody should probably confirm that for me, if they can. Alright, let's cut that side of things here. So I've got 2 triplets of 8s here, and I'm at the point where we're probably going Khan everything, so... No, you can play Yu-Gi-Oh! With, You can play Yu-Gi-Oh! With Mahjong, but you can't play Magic, as far as I'm aware. There's no accurate way to represent lands.
Riichi.
Alright, single weight, 5 man. 5 so. Yeah. I would imagine Prospero's got the better weight for this, but we'll see. Yeah, not really. That's about even. In fact, actually, I think his was worse because there were 5-pin played. I don't think I saw any 5 so. Yeah, well. Ah, well, sometimes the game's just against you. Not much I can do in this position, so... yeah, let's just see what we can do. Toy Khan nonsense. Technically you can draw 7 pairs, so in 7 draws you get there because of Chisoi. So no matter what, you can pair up tiles of what you've drawn. And Shantan isn't the sort of thing that cares about the number of outs remaining. Officially is a calculation, so yeah. So here I think we're just going for Tanyo and Khans if we can make them. Well, Ishantan for Riichi Tanyo. We're not having a good day.
Riichi.
And yeah, we're taking the first hand Riichi here. What of it? I'd say this. I mean, if we do go 000, it's not the end. It doesn't actually end things, so I can't even bust myself out with this. We'll endure. We still have a deal a turn left, and if we do luck into the win here, that at least gives us something. I'd love to draw a free so and just put some Kandor on the board, though. Unfortunate. Also, I've not even been checking things for Adam. There you go. Right, we do currently have 3 people queued up, just an FYI. We have Demo Starfall Aegon. I've not been keeping an eye on that. That is my fault. Sorry for that. But if we do get another game going on, then we will get another game going on. Do I even have any winners left? No, I've still got 6. 5, sorry. I can count. 3 and 2. It's math. Okay, 4 winners left. Do I have the Haite? I have the Haite. That'll be a reasonable comeback. Haite, Haite, Pinfu, Tanyo, Dora free? Not quite.
Tenpai.
Senpai, 6-9 for a 10. Steal the draw. Alright, time for the world's greatest South round then. Which doesn't look as if it's starting here, but I promise you it is probably not starting here. But we'll try it anyway, because what else are we going to do? We can still count the one, so although admittedly we can't just open count it, we're just going to have to hope to draw it. Chanter is a possibility. Lily is unfortunately calling over us, which is unfortunate. And is going to impact our ability to do this. That, however, is fine. Any hand will do if it's to keep ourselves in the dealer position right now. So I just need to draw that 7-man if we can do it. Pairing either 8 or 9 is also fine in this position. As mentioned, too tired to do the calculations for you here. Yeah, you're probably right. Come on, 7-man. Again, pairing of any of these would be awesome. Red's alive. Double Dragon. We will play the... Well, we will definitely play the third because they don't have it. But that is, again, advancement on our dealer turn, which we did not want, ideally. It's not as if I'm in a position to be able to call for this. Short of getting rid of all my 1s and the 9. That, however, is double run. And that means we are there or thereabouts. We can reach on this, hoping to draw a 7-man, so we have Pinfu. Seven-man, one time, please, game.
Riichi.
It is actually provided. So we have Riichi, Pinfu. On a non for a 10, 2-5. With one of each gone as far as I can tell. Andipatsu. Right. The greatest South comeback of all time is beginning. We didn't mangan that, but that is a start. Actually, no, of course we mangan that. I saw the thing come up. Alright. Dealer mangan. Up to third. Another one of those puts us up to second. A third one of those puts us up. Because occasionally, you ask the game for something and it pays off. I can't give you more. I can't give you more a logical answer than that one, but it's still, yeah. The game took pity on me. That's basically why. To be fair, sometimes you just run lucky, unfortunately, or fortunately. Need is also sometimes important here. We're actually going to cut the 9s here because... Actually, why are we cutting the 9s? We have 2 pairs. That's why we're cutting the 9. If we draw a free, so we immediately have Riichi Pinfu again. Riichi Pinfu 1. So let's see if we can get a free so.
Riichi.
Fated Sanzo of Destiny on turn 4. Riichi, draw a 1. Agan, I've been up since 5 a.m. and I did not. I got about 2 hours sleep that night, so leave me alone leave me alone for the logic I say. To be fair, I'm perfectly capable of saying that kind of nonsense properly, I suppose, sober and awake and alert. But, you know. Just let me have that one. I do not claim to be one of the world's greatest speakers. I was trying to find a more fancy way to say with that, but I was going into elocution and whatever else. Which proves my point, exactly. Anyway, no Ipatsu. So this is just going to be a case of whether somebody drops the Sanzo for us. Hoping it's Prospero, but oh, one down. Orator, there we go, thank you. Elocutor, perhaps, but yeah, Orator's correct. Also, and I mean this with absolutely I am absolutely genuine with this, I trust Agan's use of the English language more than my own. That's an in general purpose as well, but you know. Alright, so the advantage we have here of being in this terrible, terrible wait is that we can just draw it. But also, it's your language, I'm trying to use it. Absolutely, and that's because he's trying to use it, he's doing better a job than I am. But yeah, Sanzo is a tricky one. Also, we now see the 5s disappearing here. So that wall is developing. The 6s are pretty cut off as well, although missing they don't know that. I need to go off and do things. Alright, Agan, good. Thanks for joining us for as brief a time as you did. Catch you later. Might that, might not. No worries. Either way, we'll see. Also, that's 3 of my winners down. I'm down to a hell weight, effectively, now. The last Sanzo is it. Sanzo could realistically get into all 3 of us, I think. Actually, probably not, given things. Yeah, maybe it was too rapid to go for it, but I think it was definitely the play. Alright, Tanyadora. That lowers the points there. Okay, so I have 2 hands to try and recover a position or 2. Not easy, but we'll see. Dora. This is not a great hand here. 2 to go, 24k to go. Yeah. Added to the fact I was in basically third... Well, I'm still in 3rd position at that point. If nothing else, it was worth doing that to just try and slow other people up. Anyway. Up to 3 pairs. We have possibly Peiko, Dora, which would be quite nice. Chitoi also potentially an option, I suppose, from here. Alright, Prospero's still going to go for things. He has a tendency to overplay at times, so I'm hoping this is going to be one of those instances. Because it would only take him giving me, well, direct deal Hanneman, and suddenly I just take the win off him out of nowhere, which would be quite nice. This isn't really looking like it's going to be a Hanneman hand, but I can dream. Especially as he does seem to be forcing some form of hand, basically, his discards. Riichi, Ipeiko, Pinfu, Dora 2. I think we can safely discount the Sun Baiman, but yeah. On South Blade, it's a little dodgy. I've kept that a bit long. Okay. That's not the worst. Non-dealer, so I think we stay third for the time being, but obviously this gives Rumi his comeback chance. Okay. Dora Dragon. Well, we're obviously gonna have to keep the Dora Dragon, largely on the basis of we have nothing better to do. I think all three of us are in the mindset to get out of this game at the moment.
Chi.
Well, that felt mean from Prospero's perspective. I don't think that's enough points for Rumi to overtake us, but obviously that's one. Alright, so we need to win this round and to keep third. Other than that, we're just seeing if we can get above. Hanneman, ideally. At this point, I think I'll just take any win to take third at this stage. I get a free hand sumo, I go into second, so... Well, most free hand sumos should be second, I think. Useful draw. Let's play our wind out. So we go Riichi, Pinfu, Dora 1. That should do it. Riichi Dora 1 would not, so we will probably have to cut the ones, which means we can probably add Tanyo to the equation. And in fact, we're going to go straight for it. There is an outside possibility of Sanshikyu for the Hanneman, but that's not, I think, what we need to focus on. That being said, we draw the 5, we have it. Riichi, Pinfu, Sanshikyu. This could actually be Baiman if we draw the 5 right now. Oh. Well, to be fair, the game gave me my one shot, my one time, so I can't complain that I didn't get it that time. I have to think about this one. We're going to hold off because there is a chance of a Baiman comeback here. gonna have to take it. I didn't want to because I had the Sand Cube possibility there, but did not want to have to take that, but Rumi was going to overtake us. So that secures third, unfortunately. If we could have waited, got a 3 or a 5 pin, just had the Sanchki line, there was a chance for the win, but well, such is the game, unfortunately. Right, Demo, Starfall, and Mono we're waiting from previous. I'm just gonna see who else wants to join, and then we'll do a roll-off from that. No, I was thinking more direct hits, but also I was looking also for second. The comeback possibility was if Prospero played it, but yeah, I was always looking for second place, and obviously once Ruby had reached that became just definitely get the win, hence why I had to take that, even though it was leaving value on the table. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick roll here then, and yay, Tired Shadowhawk plays another round. Alright, so this is Demo, Starfall, Mono, and myself. Yeah, no worries, Lily. Thanks for joining us. Okay. So, starting north. Dora is 4-pin. Let's see what we can do. Draw a Dora on the first turn. Acceptable. Third north. I'm not even in the mood to play that right now. We got other things we can discard. We'll just hold the safe tile a bit longer. Although maybe I should just be throwing it, who knows. Sometimes it's nice to have that safe this final discard, but honestly... Well, we have 2 Dora, naturally. Kind of that, we have a 2 Dora hand. We are probably going to want to try and attack with it, so let's just see. Dora. Okay, good draw. Yeah, I'll play North now because I think everything else can kind of be improved here. If we draw an 8-pin, that sets that sequence up. You can still draw a 3 to go that way around with it. Probably would want to play the 1-man though, if we draw a 3-man. 1-man to try and have that as a 1-2-3 rather than the sequence, but we shall see. I guess there's an argument 8-pin doesn't do a lot either side, but we'll see. Alright, now that we've drawn that, we will go this way around. And deal in. And he had 2 Dora. But early days. So, could potentially just force a Tanya Dora 1. Might be what we end up having to do, we shall see. However, that of course complicates matters a little bit because that's now kind of useful. Yeah, let's do that. If we end up first entrapping ourselves, that happens, but... West does not a lot. Okay, well, we're getting there. Not going to go for any carnage plays at the moment. Well, I said I wasn't. Other people are free to do whatever they want. Good old bit of Khan reaching, you say. Let's not play that without too much thought, so we will play ours without too much thought. We even have a 2, which is definitely safe as well, so we have options here. Could we hit Tenpai? There's an outside chance we could hit Tenpai. We need something we can call off the next 2 discards, though. Alright, Paracelsus in the East round. Seven. Not sure we are culling the suit, but let's just see how this goes. We're now culling the suit. Yep, nice early reach from Mono. Well, I'll play red since it's on the table. It's not impossible we can get around this, but we're getting around it with almost no value. And we won't be able to play the East against him at the moment. There's the pursuit. Not too interesting getting involved with this, but... I don't have a lot that works for safety anyway, so... Plays 3-man and Mahjong. Yep, he has many Dora. Oh, one hits Mahjong. We are in last from that, but we were last anyway, I think, actually. Ignore me. We remain in last from that. Alright, possibly we'll force the Honitsu here. I'd like to do it when we had more honor pairs, but beggars cannot be choosers. And if you're begging for this hand, please stop. Well, that's the 6-pin. Yeah, okay, let's force. Our honor tiles are all over the place, really, but what else are we going to do with this hand, really? East is out, south is drawable, north is drawable, white is drawable. Problem is we've held that a little long now. We're going to backdoor into a 5, 6, 7. Manzu thing. Let's go. Keep the tiles up. I mean, this is interesting. I don't know if it's good, especially since we now lost both for 2s, but it's interesting. Let's put some more value on the board for no reason.
Note.
We're out of safe tiles. And we did not discard the south at any point, did we? Feeling quite good about that one. And not going to overcall in advance of the secured Yaku.
Riichi.
If I make West Pass on this board, this would be awesome. I'm in last place, let's go for it. Five, seven, four. So, what are the odds that all three of these are winners between the set of them? I think that kills us, unfortunately. There is a possibility with us having the pair of sevens that we could make an argument it's safe, but I don't think it is. Three sixes.
Riichi. Tanyao.
Okay. We're within Mahjong range getting into our dealer turn. So, usually this is okay. We have a two-door opener, and we're not a million miles away from a hand here, so... that helps. So we need we need fours, ultimately. Yes, we need mono to play the fours, though.
Chi.
Also, this is not a good move. Not a good move anymore. We're relying on that last red being in the game, actually, more than anything else, because I missed that.
Chi.
Looks like we're on for a doorway at the end of this. Which, if nothing else, is going to be fun. Oh, the decisions you have to make in this darn game.
Pong.
Who's on the 5-8? Oh, it was closed 8.
Riichi. Chanta.
Okay. Disappointing. South round to go, though. Yeah, possibly. I'd have to review it and look at it, but yeah, too tired. Okay. Well, no impossible hand for us today. Yeah, that was an error. Shouldn't have discarded the one pin there. We'll see if we get punished for that later, but yep. It's not the worst, but that is unfortunate punishment for that. So we can always end up cutting by 2 as well. I'm just going for the sequence along that line, but yeah. Yeah, I say. Draw a 4, we have a closed 7. Wrong 4. By this point I'm dealing it to people because I'm not even really paying attention to things. I know I said from the right though. Goodness is if 7 is safe this turn. Well, he knows now.
Note.
There are some definite feel bad moments going on at the moment, but hey. Alright, door 2. Hands disjointed, but what isn't these days? So 1, 2, 3 Sand Q is a potential, Itsu is a potential. Jinchan Sanchiku with many Dora could also happen. Depends how magical Christmas Land we think we can get with this at this stage. I mean, maybe closer than we think. Okay, so the correct move here is absolutely to play 9-pin. And I think we do. And then leave to cut these two, hope to pair something up here, I guess. Alright, door 2. What can we actually do with that if we were to pivot here? Go very, very shiny. Come on, I need to do a 3-6 ultimately, otherwise we're not getting anything. Wrong 6. Possibly. Alright. Let's get with the sand cue. Whatever this is. We can go for a late Dora call, I suppose, to try and bluff the table. Yeah, we're not even going to hit Tempai at the moment unless we get extreme amounts of fortune here. The game is mocking us. Alright, I can get a 4th so off you. I can still... Nah.
Note.
Okay. Well, now the game really is mocking us. Alright, what can we actually do with this? Hope to draw a pair of West or red and draw it quickly. Well, red's out. West is probably going to follow. So ignoring that, we're just going to have to try and make do with this. I mean, the two of them are gone before that happened, so... I am also getting more frustrated than I usually do at Mahjong, which is not a sign that I'm about to play well. This is the feel of a hand I'm just going to deal into somebody for. But not going up completely. But we are up against it here. Ishanten, though. Shame I didn't draw that. Can I even take that? I can't. And then we drew the second West as well, admittingly again after the Wests have been eliminated for us. Okay, so that does that.
Riichi.
Alright, reach, free 6, reach door free. Let's hope Mono's on his Chinitsu and will play it. Let's hope it comes out. Let's hope we draw it, actually, more to the point. 5 of them left.
Riichi.
And my music has been replaced and I just dropped a 5-pin. Okay. Alright, Dragon West has already been played. Situation is not as bad as as it feels like it is, which I've got to keep telling myself this, because it's an even game from the other 3 players. But that just means I can grab points of all 3 players at once and overtake them all in a couple of goes. Wouldn't actually take too much as dealer to finish this. Okay, so we have potential Sanchikus, which I think we're going to try and lean into a little bit here. 567 now seems to be the one we want to go for, but if we can go Tan, Pin, Sanchiku, Dora, potentially Hanneman here. And that opens it up the other way as well, which is always a nice thing. And it's not impossible for us to get 4, 5, 6 Sanchiku instead, actually. Okay, doesn't matter. It's cheap. And doesn't change our situation one bit. So 3 pairs Dora 1. It's not amazing. Three pairs Dora 2 is slightly better. And again, we have a Sanchiku. Well, I guess we technically do have a Sanchiku possibility here, but I need stuff on all 3, so okay, that solves that problem. So potentially get 1, 2, 3 Sanchiku here, though that would be awkward, at least here. We'll see, though. That's the second tip in the pass. We are on 4 pairs now, so that pivot is on. There's one singular 2 so left, but that's probably what we end up discarding for Tenpai here. The way we are going. Okay, a win doesn't change anything. Again, we're still in effectively the same position, so we're not... Honestly, we just need to win hands, which we're not doing. Okay. Now we have a double Yakuhai, 2 pairs of 3s.
Pong.
It's not amazing, but it is to become dealer, so we will push this. And see if we can take the fight to it in the next hand. because the one thing doesn't actually help me a great deal, but hey. That potentially could. Yeah, we play the T-pin, so we can't switch. Yeah, nothing really changed from that one. And last go. See if we got a free draw. We didn't. Man, this is not great. This is overplaying, but I feel we have to force something here. Although maybe we're actually going to get it. Who knows? Yeah, that happened. Alright, I am done for the evening because I am exhausted, and also just those two games have depressed me enough. It's more tiredness than anything else, but yeah. If I'm not playing well, I'm not able to concentrate, I am not liable to have fun with this. I will set up the next game to go. I will add it onto the list if there is one, but I am, as I say, done for the evening. Sorry for the short one. I will hopefully be more alert and awake for the next one. Catch you then.